Next K-innovative company is GFI. They will introduce the firefighting product known to be vaccine for fire prevention using microcapsule. Please welcome them with a big hand. Innovation. Hello, I am Yoon Sung-pil from GFI. First of all, I would like to thank every one of you for giving me the opportunity and inviting me to the ITS 2021. Our company produces microcapsule-based fire extinguishers. So the content of my presentation today is focused on the fact that we need vaccine for fire prevention, and we would like to announce that we have indeed developed this vaccine. So let me introduce to you the background of our development. So looking back on my childhood, I can still remember the image of a firefighter struggling with the flames, or an old lady crying out loud in the market after losing all her assets in the fire. But this pain does not end at my childhood. It still occurs today at Jecheon Sports Center, Miryang Long-Term Care Facility, Daegu Samun Market, and also recently Kupang Logistics Center. The pain goes on and the list goes on. And that is why we felt the need to develop vaccine against fire. Why do we need vaccine against fire? Nowadays, we're talking about vaccines to contain the flu and COVID-19. But just as we need vaccine for these illnesses, we need to develop vaccines to prevent fire because it does not exist. And finally, in 2017, we developed a new technology. Based on this new technology, we have developed a product to prevent fire, and combining technology and product, we call it Aegis. As you may well know, where the word Aegis comes from, it comes from Greek mythology. Zeus gave a shield to his beloved daughter Athena, and the name of the shield was Aegis. And Zeus tells his daughter, "Take this shield and survive the disasters in the human world so that you can save humans," is what he said. So that's the name of the shield, Aegis. And our product, Aegis, will suppress all the fires in the world to protect the lives and the property of people all around the world. And we are very confident to do so. And finally, for the first time in the world, we got the approval for the fire extinguishing capsulation from FDA. And I would like to talk about the strengths of our technology. As you can see, it can be summarized into 4 categories. First, it is the smallest fire extinguisher in the world. The size is 100 micron, which is similar to a fine dust particle. And with this smallest fire extinguisher, we can install it in anywhere in a tiny space. And second strength is that the micro capsule comes in a standard format and dimension. And of course, it should be mass-produced to be effective. So we have the technology and factory for mass production, and we are the first in the world. And third strength is all the technology in this capsule are localized. The source technology is owned by the Republic of Korea. Fourth, Compared to the product and its excellence, it's very cost effective. So in order to install one fire extinguishing system, we can actually generate a lot of value from it. Now, I would like to talk about some features of our system. If you look at one of the technological feature, first of all, it is power-free automatic detection system. We don't need any additional equipment or device or installation of power system. We just need wired pad. Once it is installed, everything is done. Second, zero failure rate with free of maintenance. When we install fire extinguishers, it says that the failure rate is 30% on average. But our system does not need additional equipment or device for installation. So at a certain level, there's an automatic sensing to turn the system off. And third is easy installation. It's very lightweight, simple. And fourth, it is an eco-friendly green product, and we got a green certification from the Ministry of SMEs and Startup. And fifth, it actually prevents the source of the fire. So I'd like to now share with you some of the approvals and certificates we got from the government. In 2017, we received the Korea Safety Technology Award. We got the Excellent Patent Grant Prize, and in 2019, we had our product receiving disaster prevention certification and new disaster prevention technology certification from Ministry of the Interior and Safety. And we have more than 20 certificates and patents filed. And we also have KFI certification for all our technology. So this is the scalability of our technology. No matter how good the capsules are, if you don't use it and if you cannot scale it, it's no use. So we actually combined it with acrylic materials and silicons and so forth. So the first thing we came up with is firefighting film. So firefighting films can be used in electronic devices, so anywhere where fire can take place. So it can also be applied to the cell phone batteries. Second is firefighting covers. I'm sure that you remember a big fire that happened in a telecommunication company. So if we had a firefighting cover placed in the building, could have prevented the fire. And the third is firefighting tapes. When a cable burns, actually the fire goes inside the cable and spreads. But if we actually wraps the cable with firefighting tapes, we can prevent fire. And fourth is firefighting pads, wire pads, which can be used in distribution boxes. And fifth is very important. Recently, I'm sure you remember about the fire that broke out in Kupang Logistics Center. Actually, it was a plug or a power strip that got burned, and actually a lot of firefighters passed away while suppressing the fire, and there was a lot of material damage. But if we actually apply our tiny capsule fire extinguishing agent, then we can actually prevent fire. And last but not least, it's ESS, Energy Storage System. There is a lot of national project going on to promote the use of renewable energy, and energy storage system is the key. But a lot of fire breaks out in the systems. So we develop a firefighting product that can be applied to the battery module of energy storage systems, and we're actually supplying these modules already. Next is applications. I briefly mentioned about the Kupang Logistics Center fire, how it broke out from the power strip. And on the left is applying our product. We actually suppress the fire in 40 seconds, no spread of fire. But when not applying our product on the right, you can see that the power strip is completely burned down, and that can lead to a very big fire. Next is the areas of application. So we believe that given the frequency, we have to look at the frequency and the importance of disasters. So the general factories and electronic appliances at homes also are very prone to fire, vulnerable to fire. And currently, we're working on with electric fuel vehicle companies because they're considering to use our products in their vehicles. And also, hybrid ships are a possibility, and there's a possibility of applying our product to high-speed rail. So this is the global firefighting industry. Up until 2015, the industry was quite small. The size was small, it grew steadily, but rapidly since 2020, it grew very fast. So there is a market of 120 trillion won. So why? Because there was a development of the IT and electronics industry. So that means there are more cases of fire. The second reason is a lot of people came to have increased awareness on fire safety. People are looking towards safer, fire-safe apartments, fire-safe or fire-free factories and toys. So this is an image of Prometheus in Greek mythology, stealing a fire and giving it to humans. And humans used this very useful fire for many, many years. But because fire breaks out, that can actually cause a lot of damage to the lives and the property of people. But we have this shield called Aegis. It's a vaccine for fire prevention. So we can use Aegis to create a new history of fire for mankind. I am very confident about our new future, and I believe that this will contribute greatly to the economic, social, and cultural development of Korea. Thank you very much. Innovation. Yes, so it is said to be the smallest capsule-type fire extinguisher not only in Korea but also in the world. So if commercialized, there will be more opportunities to prevent large fire. So as the CEO said, the fire is given by God, but they will open a new history for fire for mankind.